Good morning, great minds, and welcome to the 6 a.m. club. Hey, listen, I can't lie. The more that I see myself saying that, every time I edit it and I'm looking at my videos and I'm like, good morning, 6 a.m., I'm like, this is lit. This is lit. And the reason why this is lit to me is because this is something that lived in my head. This thing lived in my mind. Do you know what I'm saying? So to see it exist and I got a logo and shit and I'm here doing this and I'm speaking to you guys and I speak to you lot every day, well, every other day. Do you know what I mean? It's beautiful, and it's beautiful that there's some people watching consistently and I'm starting people's days right. You know what I mean? So today's conversation, as you can see, today's conversation is about support. It's about support. So the reason why I'm choosing to speak about support is because, one, I think it's a prominent conversation. Two, also, give me 1 second. Yeah, two, I think it's mad important in our culture. Do you know what I'm saying? But honestly, on a serious one, today's conversation is about support. Now, what made me think of this conversation is definitely my current venture into the YouTube world and doing my videos and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm a character that I feel like for years and years and years, people have said to me, you should do this on the internet. You should do that on the internet. You should be doing this. You should be doing that. And a lot of the things that I should have done, I never did for some reason, or I just didn't feel comfortable doing. Even doing the 6 a.m. club, I don't always feel comfortable speaking on camera to you lot. It may seem like I don't mind and I'm happy to, but I don't always feel comfortable speaking to you. Like I feel uncomfortable because this is a vulnerable space you have to put yourself in. And enough men don't understand that. They don't understand that to do things like this, to do what the Clues and Young Sprays and Pound Sterling and all these guys, the stuff that they're doing, yeah, it takes cojones. It takes cojones because you put yourself out there and you become accessible. Straight away, people want to tear you down. Straight away, people want to apply some kind of negative connotation to you. They want to attack your character. They want to expose you. They want to show you in a different light. They want to make you look weak. You know what I mean? I have to explain to my young brothers sometimes who are venturing onto the internet because they're trying to change their life. I have to explain to them that, you know what? In venturing into different businesses, into different realms of life, yeah, you open the door to disrespect. You open the door to disrespect. You know what I mean? I hate this thing. It shouldn't be doing that, but I'll fix it anyway. But you open the door to disrespect. You know what I mean? So, and I know that from a personal standpoint, because I've experienced it. Growing up in South London and growing up as me, I went to an all-boys school, yeah? So I understand cussing, I understand disrespect, I understand what's funny, what's not, what's disrespectful, what's taking it too far. I've lived in different circumstances with men. Do you know what I mean? From going to prison, from going to an all-boys school. So I often kind of had to work out how to navigate through life and navigate through these things to come out the other side. Do you know what I'm saying? And a lot of my brothers or my young brothers, they haven't had that luxury. So sometimes things come at them and they don't even know how to behave except for in a way that we have always behaved, which is in violence or, you know what I mean, in an aggressive manner. And even me, I do it all the time. That's sometimes that's just my answer. You piss me off and it's just, that's where I go. Do you know what I'm saying? But slowly but surely, I'm learning and understanding that the internet is the internet. They're going to troll. They're going to do things. They're going to try and take the piss. They're going to try and wind you up. They're going to try and draw you out. They're going to try and expose you and violate you and all those things. Now, I'm blessed by God and lucky that the journey that I'm on doesn't... people don't look at me and think, I can't wait to like wind him up. People might come in the comments and say silly stuff. Oh, yeah, like... talk about me, say I'm fat or, you know, just nonsense, like just stupid shit that people always will do. You always get someone like that. The sky's blue. There's someone who's going to write in the comments, the sky is green. But I've had a lot of good energy around the 6 a.m. club, and I want that to always be a theme. When I used to do the 6 a.m. club on Twitter, I was a security guard. As in, you couldn't come into the 6 a.m. club. You couldn't enter the space, because it was a space before. There was a thing on Twitter called Spaces, and it was a place where we could throw you out or we could let you in. You know what I mean? Like Clubhouse, kind of. So you couldn't come into the space with negative energy. Say the wrong thing, you're out. We're kicking you out, buddy. Yeah, it's over, buddy. So now to have this open forum it can be daunting sometimes, but it's also exciting. You know what I mean? So all that being said, back to support. I have these hats. Now with the 6 a.m. club and with GMCA, I am not trying to build a brand. I'm not just trying to build a brand. Well, I am, but I'm trying to build a movement. I want it to be that when you put on these clothes or when you put on these hats, yeah, when I got my gym t-shirts and my tracksuits and everything that's going to be, you're going to see the movement, yeah? When you put on GMCA, when you speak about GMCA, I want you to feel enlightened. I want you to feel positive. I want your energy to feel lit. I want you to get these hats for your kids because there's a mission. There's a mission. And the mission is, when you see this face, I don't want you to think of just me. I want you to think of a trier. I want you to think of somebody who's willing to risk it all to make themselves better. Somebody who's willing to fight against anything and anyone to make themselves better. Someone who's come to win the race. The same way how when people see Jordans, they think of Michael Jordan. They think of a winner. They think of a champion. They think of a guy who was able to, against all odds, always come out on top. That's what I want for GMCA. So I'm building around that. So I just released some content as well. I'm on a weight loss journey. I'm trying to lose 10 stone. Yeah. And that's just the beginning. I want to lose 10 stone. Really, I want to lose more. But that's just the initial goal. You know what I'm saying? So follow that journey. It's on my YouTube channel as well. You can follow that journey on my YouTube channel. It's called Fatch Boy Can Slim. So just check it out. And if you're not subscribed to the channel already, please subscribe and support. If you believe in GMCA, if you like what I'm doing, if you appreciate the content, if you like the content, if you enjoy the content, please support, please subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make this thing global. I'm trying to make it go big. I don't do things for them to be some little boy thing. I'm here for serious things. Yeah. So anyway, back to the support. Yeah. So these are my lovely hats, man. And I think I'm going to leave them there until they start selling. So as one goes, I'll remove one and it will be gone. And as another goes, I'll remove another and it will be gone. And hopefully, inshallah, by the end of the week or the end of next week or whenever, there comes a point when I can say, well, these are all gone and we get some next ones. You know what I mean? But I do want to see people in these hats. And also, like, if you notice with GMCA, another thing as well is that I want to speak to all people. I want to speak to loads of people. I want to speak to people who have experienced something. I want to speak to people who have endured pain, but also I want to speak to people who have endured joy. I want to speak to people who have lived a life. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what GMCA is about. Great minds conquer all. Conquer whatever's in front of them. Whatever's trying to defeat you, you're defeating it. You're getting busy. Big up the Get Busy crew. Yeah? So, anyway, that's been this conversation for this morning. And I hope you guys are blessed. And I hope you're starting your day right. The weather has not been great. But blessings be to God. We're still alive. We're still here. So, inshallah, you guys are having a great morning. And for anyone who doesn't know, inshallah just means God willing. Yeah? So, God willing, you guys are having a great morning. And this just added to your morning, man. So, as I said, please, if you follow me on socials already, just DM me and say, look, I want to get a hat. If you follow me on socials already and you believe in the movement and you love what I'm doing, please subscribe to the channel. I understand. It's nearly Christmas. Not everybody's going to have money to buy hats. I get it. It's blessed. But subscribe. It's free. Let's get them subscribers, man. I want to hit 300 followers behind it before the end of the month. You know what I'm saying? That'll be a target for me and a challenge, and I think and a good achievement. So if I can hit them 300 followers, that would be amazing. So yeah, man, big up, man. Subscribe. Tune into Fatch Boy Can Slim. There's going to be some funny stuff going on there. You're going to see me every day, updates every day on my weight progress, and weekly updates on Instagram. And tune in, man. Lock in, man. I got a lot going on, and I'm trying to show the world, man. You know what I'm saying? So big up the man them, big up the gal them. Wagwan for the weirdos. I just can't understand them. 6 a.m. club to the world and back, and get your caps.